This is inside one of the barracks in Birkenau. Everyone's sleeping. They're enforced here.
The center point of the platform, so some people were sent at the end of the platform, some others were sent in this direction to gas chambers and crematorium forward. So just try to imagine what kinds of camp was built here. Had those two functions. It was concentration and death camp, but it was more as death camp than concentration. Birkenau, that's the German name of the village. Here is how people had power. In 1941, that was made the decision to build the second part. They didn't have enough space to expand the first one, so they built this one. And everything here was built by using prisoners. Yeah, we go closer to the train. Now we see the place where the kind of selected. Deported Hungarian Jews that were not more than 100,000. Inside they built the platform, so right here. At the end were two crematorium with gas chambers, number 2 and 3. When we go later, they will see the ruins. Two others were in the forest, so after that we saw inside. Number 4 and 5.
So the rest of this is just photos that I took throughout as we were learning about what took place here at Birkenau. Birkenau was specifically set up as a death camp. Auschwitz, which is about 2 miles away, was set up strictly as it was set up in the beginning as a place to hold Soviet prisoners of war, and also maybe Polish prisoners when the Germans invaded Poland. But this place here in Birkenau is strictly for the killing of the Jews and people sent to the death camp. And this photo here is what was left over the gas chambers bombings. This is where they were walked in, and then the Nazis bombed the gas chamber as they were leaving because they wanted to get rid of all the evidence. These are all the smokestacks of what was left over from when they were trying to get rid of the bodies. And there's a lot of photos of the area. It's surreal being there. This is inside one of the barracks and the wash area. These are the guards towers outside. These fences were I believe they were electric fed. This is inside one of the barracks. They would pack 3 or 4 per bed, per row. This is the entrance where everyone was brought in on trains, the cattle trains. It's just sad that this was what it was for, strictly to bring in people to kill them as fast as they can. This is back at the Auschwitz concentration camp. This was over by where the commander of the camp lived, on the outskirts of it. And they had a gas chamber over there. This was an area where they had public execution hangings every day. And this is, of course, the entrance. And still there. As a reminder to remember, don't ever forget that this happened. These were the barracks at the Auschwitz concentration camp. Each one was used for different things. This was some leftover things. This is back at Birkenau. And this was one of the gas chambers still at Auschwitz because the Nazis had bombed the other one at Birkenau, and the one at Auschwitz had kind of, they weren't using it as much because it wasn't fast enough, so they built more efficient ones at Birkenau. I put in the last of these photos mostly from the Auschwitz concentration camp, where a lot of the education material is, and telling the story of what happened in the barracks here, so that we don't forget. This map it's just astounding where people came from all over Europe to be slaughtered here. These photos are of the selection process when the trains came in at Birkenau, men on the right, women on the left, and women and children were sent directly to the gas chambers. And I think the biggest thing, these are bodies being burned, photographed secretly, but I think one of the biggest things in here, just no comprehension to try to understand why the killing of so many children. These are just to show I will not be part of one that forgets what happened here. And also, someone didn't say I took pictures and do them all over the internet, but I was there, I witnessed, I saw the things on my own, and won't forget.